She'll never wear that.
Wear what?
Auntie Annie, when she gets back, she'll never have that up there.
They send out some rubbish these days, don't they, eh?
Right. 2 eggs or 3?
1. I'll have my breakfast. I was just looking to see if there were any cooked either.
She'll know how many eggs you've had when she gets back, you know. She counts them in the fridge.
I thought you and me were pals.
Oh, we are only, I promised Auntie Annie, didn't I? I said I'd look after you while she was away.
She's gone to our Jonies. She'll have a lot more to plague me with when she gets back than how many eggs is left.
2 eggs or 3?
What else have you made?
Bacon, sausage, fried bread, marmalade, toast.
In that case, none.
Oh, Uncle Jack, you have to behave.
I think I'm behaving like a little gem. What else is under standing orders today that I haven't done?
The 10 Commandments, you mean?
Now then.
Ah, it's only a joke. Let's see. 1. See Uncle Jack eats proper meals and tolerate no summit conferences with him. 2. See he takes his tablets twice a day and hot chocolate before he goes to bed. 3. Clean socks and hanky every day. 4. See he has a shave before opening time.
We don't open for 3 hours yet.
5. You're in lumber again, aren't you?
What now?
You haven't got your cardi on. 5. See Uncle Jack wears the mustard cardigan Father Christmas brought him at all times, unless we suddenly get an heat wave.
Right.
And we haven't, have we?
That'll do.
What?
Go on, inside. I'll start chucking my weight about now. Go and get your breakfast. In.
Whose are these?
Nay, don't look at me. 7th commandment. Never leave your football socks lying in a bar. They belong to Ina Sharples.
Football? Who's she play for?
She puts them over his shoes if there's any slush or snow. Save her slipping.
Well, what are they doing in here?
Hey, I don't know. I found them here. Happened she took them off to ventilate a bunion.
It's in a public establishment. Really, some people have the manners of the beast of the field.
Yes, Annie.
What?
Ah! Oh, I wish you'd look where you're putting your great clogs, Barlow.
I beg your pardon.
No, not you, love.
Well, there's not many of us in the room, bar you and me.
Yeah, it's just that I've got blacking all over this paper now.
Oh, well, you've read it, it's silly.
Yeah, but it's the holiday page. I was going to write off one of the brochures this evening.
Oh, honestly?
Said so at David yesterday.
Oh, yes, I know. Again and again and again.
Eh?
Well, poor Irma taking it all in.
And?
Well, they won't be taking a holiday, will they? I kept kicking them.
Oh, yeah, a bit dim, aren't I?
Oh, just a bit.
Ah, but lovely with it.
Oh, very lovely with it. Hey, that's another thing.
What's that?
You and David having private and personal confabs.
When?
Yesterday in their digs. What were you both chunnering about?
Listen to that.
What and what?
You see my briefcase, love?
Oh, sorry, Peter kept showing it.
Ah, and by the way, I won't be home for lunch.
It's Monday, you've got a free period.
I know, love, but I got a union meeting, so I'll see you tonight, eh?
Hey,
Yes, Fred?
that wouldn't be what they call an association of ideas, would it?
What's that?
Peter chewing a leather briefcase and you mentioning lunch.
See you tonight, then. Bye.
Hey, you still haven't told me what you and David were talking about.
Oh, he's gone.
Oh. Do you want a cup of tea?
No, I haven't got time.
Oh?
No, it's action stations. I'm putting my foot down.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, them blooming hooligans from Canal Street. Playing football every Sunday on our allotments.
Oh, heavens, they're only kids.
I know, but they've got to be brought up right road, haven't they? I mean, we pay good money for them allotments.
Well, what actions are you going to take?
Well, I'm going along to see Ernie Mills and one or two at other lads. You know, he's had a window put through in his greenhouses, hasn't he?
Oh, that's not fair.
Well, that's what I'm telling you. So we might get some placards up, I can get a bobby or two or something. Any road, ta-da.
Do you want a cup of tea?
No, I've told you I haven't got
What
time.
did you bother coming in for?
Well, just to tell you all about it.
Oh, thank you very much. I'm very grateful.
Yeah, well, I reckon you'd like to be kept informed. Ta-da.
Fancy a bowl of burgoo?
Bowl of who?
Porridge, Mr. Sharple's word for it.
Oh, no, thanks, I've had.
Lag your pipes with this and you can keep your central heating.
Yeah, well, I best go and get another day done.
And thank you for the socks.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
You can give over turning your nose up. It's when I walk into the Rovers with my football boots on you can start.
I don't mind what you wear.
Anyway, I only took 'em off while they dripped. It's not ladylike to sit with your feet in a puddle all night. What apologising to you for, any road?
Shame.
Don't any have any of that at our age. It's like chutney and fancy men. You lose your appetite for it. You sure you're warm enough?
Yeah, certain, thanks.
Another inch off that skirt and it'll do for a blouse.
Yeah, well, it's the fashion. Hey, Any road, you were as bad in your Charleston days, all knobbly knees and no bust.
You'll get a bowl of burger on your head in a minute. And that's new, isn't it?
Yeah, and these.
Oh, come, it's where you get the brass from that beats me.
I'll work for it.
Oh, aye. I tried that, 50 years of it. Weaving, winding, munitioning and scrubbing floors. Here, stir that. Go on, get it stirred. See this? Over 60s jumble sale, £half, and it doesn't know where it come from.
Yeah, well, it's like you said, isn't it? As you get older, you haven't got the incentive.
Neither, not the brass, neither.
It's only me.
Oh, come, it's a good job the tally man has.
Oh, hello, Ernie, lad. Hey, are you busy?
No, not until the pub's open. Get rid of some of these dog ends before Mr. Smith gets
well,
in.
Look, I've been round to see Edgar Platt, and he's all for having a new fence put all the way round.
Ah, they come too expensive, Albert.
Yeah, I know, that's what I told him, but they won't take any notice of placards, will they? I mean, willful damage and all that.
They will if they get my boot behind them, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Oh, good morning, Mr. Smith.
Ernie. Hello, Mr. Tatlock, isn't it?
It is.
Come to take some of my hard-earned money off me?
That'll be the day. Hey, are you one of them fellows that wouldn't pay out on that forecast at Dagenham last year?
So, how's Coronation Street these days, then? Still there, is it?
Well, I'll go along. I'll see one of the other two lads on it, and I'll be back.
Hey, how's me mate, Elsie Tanner? Still fighting fit?
All right. So is your other mate, Len Fairclough. So long, Ernie.
Pal of yours?
Ah, well, you know, he's got the next allotment to mine, you know. Oh, how'd you go on with those Wellington Street premises, Mr. Smith?
Ah, too late. Some fella's bored it, going to open a chemist shop or something.
Ah, there'll be others.
Yep.
Ah, hey, you never know. If you do open another branch, you might get to be your manager yet.
Yeah, very true.
Yeah.
Have you washed that window yet?
No, I was going to do that next.
Good lad.
Oh, Mr. Smith,
Yep.
what about old Albert?
What about him?
Where old Albert lives, Coronation Street, Viaduct Street, all round that area.
Why, any premises going, are there?
Oh, that I don't know. Room for a betting shop there, I would have thought, though. Area like that.
Yeah, that's a possibility, isn't it?
Ah,
Yeah, wait a minute. Now, there's a shop on the corner there. Florrie something, anyway. She might play. Yeah, it's a thought.
might be worth an inquiry.
Yeah.
Handy for business round that end.
Yeah. Not only business either, eh?
Me again?
Hello.
Third time lucky, Anne. Oh, are you being personal?
Oh, not you, Mrs. Barlow. No names, no pectoral.
Ah, describe them then.
Hey? Oh, there's not so many from round here, but there's one or two off Maldersley Street. Aye, walking about with their bellies full of roast turkey and plum pudding out of my pockets. Well, how can I get you?
Well, I'm sorry to keep bobbing in and out, but I forgot my Maggie Ann.
Ah, margarine for the spreading of?
For the cooking of, actually.
£half.
Yes, thanks. There you are. Cash on delivery, and it's not pinched or anything.
Oh, I thank you. Well, is there anything else, Mrs. Barlow?
Oh, no, thanks. That's it. Oh, no, it's not. Corned beef, Uncle Albert.
Corned beef.
Morning.
Morning, Mrs. Midgey.
Oh, strikes right through to your bones this weather, don't it? And that's with 3 woolen jumpers on. Still soon be summer, that's what you have to tell yourself. Not that you can tell my back. Oh, it's no fool is my back. Better than all your Fahrenheits and centigrades.
What was it, Mrs. Barlow?
Corned beef, Uncle Albert.
Right.
Not corned beef. Not this weather.
Pardon?
Not corned beef.
Well, it's for Uncle Albert.
Well, I know, so you said.
He likes corned beef sandwiches for his tea.
No, summer hot. We'll have baked beans with toast, you see.
Well, not altogether.
Well, which is it to be, ladies? Corned beef or baked beans?
Well, you are. Ask him. He's over 21. Do you want corned beef for your tea?
Champion, darling.
I think baked beans
Eh?
for your calories.
Oh, all right. Baked beans, then.
Well, which do you prefer?
Yeah. So long. Be good.
You have to look after their bellies. You learn that as you get older. And I'll take a bar of marzipan, please.
All right, you are. Here we are, Mrs. Midgey. 1 bar of marzipan coming up, 6pence.
That's right. Well, thank you. See you later.
Mrs. Midgey.
Oh, that's nice. Have you painted that yourself? Well, good morning.
Another tanner up the spout.
Well, I hope she pays you for a Valentine card next month.
Oh, do you think she's going to buy one, do you?
I'm certain. I think Uncle Albert is, too.
Hey, I've got something for you while I think of it.
Oh?
Sandra left it, had it since she was a kiddie. Finally decided she'd grown out of it. Here you are, for your kiddies.
Thanks very much. Oh, they'll eat anything these days.
Hey?
Oh, it's just like the one I used to have.
Well, no point in going to waste. Well, anything else while you're in, Mrs. Barlow? What about some of your obvious supper?
Oh.
Eh? For Savy Dashing back?
Oh, no, I've got holiday today on school dinners.
Oh, I wouldn't mind saying if I had the choice, I'd rather have a dinner off you and one out of a big bin.
I'd have thought you'd have had lots of dinners out of big bins in the army.
Oh, I did that. Yes, didn't do 'em any harm either. Used to supplement it, of course. Used to nip over to the naffy for one or two chocolate eclairs and the odd coconut slice.
Oh, he's not on the eclair bit today. Treacle sponge and some rotten union meeting.
Fantastic, some of the byproducts they make from a bit of coal these days, isn't it?
Shut up and eat it. You're not paying for it. What do you want from life?
Who's complaining? You know, I can remember this place when all they used to sell was sausages you could sole and heel your shoes in. Have you ever thought if you want...
You're not going to talk to me, are you?
Well, not what you want to talk about, no.
Come on, Ken. Don't give me a hard time. Look, you must remember when David first kicked a tin can round the back field. I'm only trying to make a few honest bob.
Miss Marsh.
Oh, don't be like that.
Miss Marsh, I told you when you picked me up on Friday. I'm not prepared to let you ghostwrite an article entitled I Was David Barlow's Brother by Kenneth Barlow as told to Jackie Marsh. The backstage heartbreak of the young boy with magic in his football boots.
You fancy your chances a bit at this game, don't you?
A bit of a wordsmith.
You've sat there shoveling steak and chips down you on my expense account. I only want a bit of background, Gubbins, on David, honest. Look, when he first got his first pair of little shorts...
No, love, I spoke to David at the weekend about it. He doesn't want another word writing about it.
Oh, there's words and words. You don't know the sort of words I do.
No, true, but it'd be all heart, wouldn't it?
Heart? What do you mean, heart?
You know, the big throbbing prose like Irma, the woman that weeps.
Woman who nothing. So, she bluffed.
Jackie, I'm sorry.
Never say sorry.
What?
There's no such word. Well, nothing happened to be sorry about. No point in saying sorry, even when things do happen.
Now, what kind of prose is that?
I write better.
Yes, I'm sure you do. Anyway, love, I've given you the full text of the Barlow family statement on the accident.
You're a villain, aren't you? I don't know why my mother ever put me into journalism. She warned me about people like you.
Oh, come off it. A young Anne Scott James like you, surely you can spin a couple of articles out of something else.
Sure, like what? I've got an art exhibition to see this afternoon. And then there's some old fella down by the canal bank sitting tight in his house while it falls down round him.
Oh, a head case.
No, subsidence. He won't leave it. He says he can't get to sleep unless he's near water. He's 88, God help him.
And what's on at the gallery?
Oh, some pop art do. Some David Hockneys and things, you know. Why?
Well, it's just that I haven't got a lesson until 3.
Oh, it should be a bit of a pain.
You're not artistic, then?
Oh, well, I ask you, modern art, pop art. All this love for Edwardian cigarette machines and chocolate signs. Oh, no, it's wet. It's like the pre-Raphaelites, running back to a golden age because they can't stand this one.
You're not just pretty faces on that paper, are you?
Oh, no. There's a photographer there. He's got the best pair of ankles I've ever seen on a man. You coming, then?
Well, you can't ask about football in an art gallery.
We can whisper, can't we?
Packet of biscuits. Right. Breadcrumbs. And tapioca.
Evening.
Evening, sir. Cold again?
Yes. I was wondering, could I have a word with Florrie Linden?
Florrie Lindley?
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
Well, not unless you happen to be out Canada way, I'm afraid.
Eh?
Oh, she left here last June. I'm Gaffer now.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know. My name's Dave Smith.
Oh, no, a traveller, are you?
Only to the Costa Brava twice a year.
Costa Brava.
Costa Brava holiday, you know.
Oh, I see, yes. Licensed bookmaker.
Yes, I've got a place the other end of Rosamond Street, Edward Road.
Well, what can I do for you, Mr. Smith?
Well, I don't really know, actually. I was expecting to see this, Florrie, what's her name, you know?
Lindley?
Yeah, that's it. I thought, well, might be a bit of a proposition, lump sum at her time of life, you know.
What?
Well, I was going to make an offer for the shop.
Oh, you haven't heard it's up for sale or out, did you?
No, just on spec, you know.
Oh, it's funny, that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, well, my daughter left here last December, you see. Went to live on her own, and she's no mother, you see.
Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's funny because it had crossed my mind once or twice, you know, sitting here in the evenings on me Todd.
Well, you thinking of packing it in, then?
Well, not in so many words, but, you know, it had crossed my mind now and then.
What, do you want to sell?
Well, you interested in buying a place around here, are you?
Well, I might be interested in buying this place, you know.
Well, like I said, it's just an idea, you know, fresh fields and that.
Yeah. How much are you asking for it?
Hey, I'm not that. Not yet, any road.
Oh, well, that's that then, isn't it?
Well, I mean, it's come as a bit of a bolt out of the blue, like. Mind you, there's no harm in discussing it, is there?
No harm at all. Mr.
Petty, ex-Royal Artillery.
Oh, yeah. How do you do?
Oh.
Hello, Mr. Corwell.
Oh, hello, missus. How's your partner in crime, then?
Oh, very well, thank you. Do you mean Nina?
Yeah, that's right. Old Mother Sharples.
I'll mention I've seen you.
Yeah, I bet you will.
Well, what can I do for you, Mr. Corwell?
Oh, just some firelighters for now, please.
Right, y'all look.
I haven't seen nothing of Mrs. Tanner.
Oh, really?
Here you are, then.
Oh, thank you.
Ah. Well, if you've got a minute to spare, Mr. Smith, perhaps you'd care to come inside.
And, talk business?
Oh, well, there's no harm in talking.
Yeah, right. Right.
Come on, swing your arms.
What I'm doing?
Look, you're supposed to be making out you're an Irish navvy swinging a pick, not a ballet dancer.
Well, it's my shoulder blades, you see. They've been advised to get as much rest as they can.
Right. Well, run in on the spot. Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4. By gum, we'll have your blood circulated in places it's never even heard of. 3, 4, 1, 2,
Oh,
3.
Ina, I'd just as soon put another pair of socks on and another jumper.
But you said your joints were seizing up. I thought you wanted to get warm.
Well, yes, within reason, like.
Save you pounds in coal, this will, you know.
Only I have to go steady with my sinews. It's medical fact, is that?
Race you.
No, I'll leave you to it.
Oh, well, there's no prizes. Go on. Now, here's one that can't stop once she gets started. There was nobody had thinner blood than her. Go on, tell her.
Ina, there's something going on I thought you ought to be the first to know.
Well, go on. Who's arguing?
I've just seen Dave Smith, that bookie fella.
How have you become?
He's gone into Mr. Petty's living room.
Oh, yes.
To talk business, he said. It's a business meeting.
What do you want me to do? Go and sit with him and crack on I'm chairman?
Well, it's a rum do, isn't it?
I like your coat, I do.
Oh, thank you.
I like a smart coat. Well, you're dressed, aren't you, with a coat?
Only, I thought if there was something going on, you'd want to get your nose in it.
Not while it's umpteen shades of blue. Come on, get your coat off. Claire's got to do some of these bends.
Right, everybody into place. The queer fella's back. Hello, love. Right. Hello, Uncle Albert. Having a sleep, are you?
Yeah, Stanmore Chen stood on Liverpool football ground, shouting and bawling.
What's for tea?
Warmed up lunch.
Lovely.
Oh, we're up Queen Mary, first-class passage.
Good for you. Do you have nice weather?
Yeah, we were just passing Jamaica then, and up when she were on beach throwing olleries at me and hula-hula in.
I think that's Hawaii.
Over there, you and me. Oh, Ken.
Yeah?
When our Valerie comes down, you won't mention out about Clara Midgley, will you?
Well, why should I?
Well, just don't mention her name, that's all. That Mrs. yours, she keeps making cracks and nudging me.
What for?
Mind, I don't take any notice. I reckon that can be civil to folk without everybody thinking I'm courting.
Hello, love.
Nice day.
What did you say?
Did you have a nice day?
You never say that.
I thought wives always say
Ah, yes, but you don't.
Ah, shows you deep down I'm just one of hers. Never mind, I won't say it again.
Good.
Did you have a nice day?
All right, you win. Yes, I did. I had a nice day.
Meeting go all right?
Mm-hmm.
The union meeting.
Yeah, well, you know what they're like. Everybody chunnering all at once.
Hey, I'm here, you know.
Pardon?
Of course, I can always talk to myself. I would be sure of getting an answer.
Oh, I'm sorry, mate. How are you?
And that's not talking, that's just humouring.
Oh, is Mrs. Midgley in? I would have thought she'd have lots to talk to you about.
Hey, would you like me to come in tonight and keep you a bit of company?
Why, where am I going?
Well, you'll be going off to night school, won't you?
Oh, no, she's packed it in.
What? Well, you haven't been going more than 5 minutes.
I know, but it's ever since I set fire to the happy home.
Oh, stop it. Oh, I got fed up with it. I want to try something different.
Yeah, well, give him a me tea. It'll be pretty revolutionary.
I was thinking thinking about amateur dramatics, actually. The Weatherfield Operatic.
Oh, that's all Gilbert and Sullivan driving around the twist.
Well, Mrs. Sharpers was suggesting music. Then she thought perhaps I could put my soul to the service of the Lord.
You what?
What, with the sandwich board, you mean? The wages of sin is death.
Well, what? You could go all round my allotment.
I think she meant learning to play the harmonium and putting the hymn sheets out on Sundays. Yeah, I might at that.
You what?
Learn the harmonium. We could start a group. You on the trumpet, you and Mrs. Midgley sharing a guitar. You could do with a hobby.
I keep myself occupied.
Oh, we are then. I don't see any problem there. Put a hatch in here, see, between your living room and the shop. That's what I'll make my office, you see. And then your stock room, turn that into my private office. Keep the kitchen for a bit of brewing up. And there we are. So, there's only one problem, isn't there?
Hey? Oh, well, like I said, there's nothing definite. Just weighing up the pros and cons, you know, as it's termed.
Oh, evening, ladies. Freezing on the foot, is it?
Soon be summertime.
I don't think I'm on stout tonight, Mr. Walker. I think it's hot toddy for the body weather.
Oh, you've got a bit of extra company in there tonight.
Oh?
Oh, Mr. Petty and Len Fairclough's old sparring partner.
Oh. Oh, it's him that I was just telling Ena about. He once had his eye blacked by Mr. Fairclough. But they've got no right to be in the snug. That's private property, is
No,
that?
Mrs. Caldwell, we don't want you getting in wars. You can sup in here. There'll be nobody to disturb you.
We wouldn't have bothered to come out, really, only I've only got a bit of slack, and I thought, well, if you've got your heating on...
No, we'll have it in there, Mr. Walker. Then we can find out what their business is. There won't be no punch-ups.
If I sell, like I say, there's nothing definite or anything of that description.
No. Well, we'll be in touch then.
Yeah.
Oh, are you going?
Why, Elsie Tanner coming in?
Oh, now, there's no need to be cheeky. Good evening, Mr. Petty.
Evening, Mr. Cornwell. Mr. Midgley.
Well, have you been having a nice chat?
Good night, ladies.
Good night, dear.
Oh, I left my jam jar outside your shop.
Oh, come with it.
We've had it.
Well, you get full marks for trying.
Oh, well, we just have to try and pump Mr. Petty tomorrow. It's the only thing for it.
Well, I don't suppose it'd do much harm if we didn't find out. It's not a matter of national importance.
Oh, but it's for Ena. She expects it.
Well, I'll go and see how Jack Walker's burning up, shall I?
OK.
Or I can stop and watch telly with you.
If you like.
Well, just say the word.
Whichever you want.
Right, well, I'll go and see how Jack Walker's burning up then.
All right.
Oh, if anybody wants me, I won't be a minute.
Right.
Ta-ra.
Ta-ra. Oh, hello. Could I speak to Miss Jackie Marsh, please? Oh, I see. Do you know any number where I could reach her? Ah. No, it'll be, no, there's no message. Thank you. Goodbye.
Who are you ringing?
Oh, I was just ringing up Thingamy at college, you know, love.
Where's chocolate?
Hmm?
Never.
In here? Oh, they've only just gone. Him and Lionel Petty.
Oh, well, that and Petty owes him a bit of brass like. Gee, it's funny, that. I were in Dave Smith's shop only this morning talking to Ernie Mills. You know him has had his greenhouse vandalised. Why, that's a coincidence, isn't it?
Uncle Jack!
Yes, love? Oh, no, I'm all right, love. I've got my waistcoat on.
At all times, unless we suddenly have an heat wave. Right, get back to me ironing now. No rest for the wicked.
Aren't you going out jazzing tonight?
I've not done the bed yet, and I'm making a jam pie for your supper.
Hey, nay, love, give me a break. And give yourself one.
Not time. Not when you've a fella to look after.
Oh, but somebody's waving to you.
All right, how do you do it? I reckon she means you.
There's room for a little one over here, Mr. Tatlock.
I told you.
Have you ever been on Queen Mary, Jack?
You what?
Queen Mary, it's a ship like.
I know it is. Are you going in there or not?
Well, no, I told our Ken and Valerie I wouldn't be above a minute, and they want somebody to talk to them, so ta-da.
That's right. Get your circulation going.
Good evening.
Glad you think so.
It's shyness, I think, with you being here.
Oh, I thought you wouldn't go out in the cold for either me or King Dicky. No?
I'm psychic, you see. I thought I heard Clara say it was her turn to nip in.
You've missed them. They've been in.
Oh.
Dave Smith and Mr. Petty.
Oh, I saw him driving away in his car. Making about 10 times as much clatter as a normal person, needless to say.
We still don't know what they're up to.
We're not psychic, you see. We can't see in future.
You can't see 2 inches in front of your nose.
Who can't?
What's that?
A cigarette packet.
That?
It's a picture.
It's Sodom and Gomorrah.
Oh, Ina.
Who did you say had been in here?
Dave Smith and Mr. Petty.
Yes, and Beelzebub breathing fire and sulphur down their necks.
Who? Old Nick.
That's Petty's shop.
Oh, yes.
Well?
What?
Well, he's either flogging it to Dave Smith for a betting office or he's going to open one himself.
Do you think so?
He thinks so. I know he's not.
How?
I'm going to nobble him. I'm having no den of vice opposite my vestry. And if you want to take bets, you can put me down odds on favourite.